I'm Will Hunter, and you're watching Fake Leaf coverage on the Fake Sports Network. Welcome back, Fake Sports fans. Well, after a win against the Winnipeg Jets, our Leafs are on a 2-game win streak as we get ready to take on the Buffalo Sabres. But before we get to the game, we get the trade deadline day. Let's have a quick review of our lineups. So right now, there's not a lot of changes I would make. If anything, it would be Del Vecchio. He's making $7 million. It's a little much for a third-line center. So if I can find one that makes a little bit less, that's got close to the same rating as he does, maybe I'd try and do that. And for defense, I'm kind of happy with the defense as is. And our goaltending is good. So let's go through our trade deadline, see who's available, and don't expect much. I don't think we need to do anything. Okay, so if I accept this trade for Eric Hulla, it'll cost me Daniel Chayka and a first and a third. I can accept that. Let me go to find trade. Go to Del Vecchio. And we can get Dmitry Orlov, replace Chayka. Plus we get a third and a fourth. We can package 2 fourths together, get a third and an unsigned prospect. And I think that's it. I think we're done. So with that done, let's have a look at the lineups and then get into the game. And playing for Buffalo on the first line is Matthew Boldy, Marcel Dion, and Bernie Nichols. On the second line is Dave Anderchuk, Macklin Celebrini, and Keith Primo. On their third line is Ty Kartai, Jean-Gabriel Pageau, and Mason Appleton. And on the fourth line is Greg Adams, Luca Del Belluz, and Noah Ostlund. On defense, on the first pair is Rasmus Dahlin and Adam Foote. On the second pair, Alexander Romanov and Jyrki Lumme. And on the third pair is Rick Smith and Jake Furlong. Starting the net is Capo Kakkonen, with J.S. Gajer backing up. And their scratch players tonight are Miro Shinikchenko, Brendan Othman, and Nico Mikula. And for our Leafs, on the first line is Alex Ovechkin, Peter Forsberg, and Mikko Rantanen. On our second line, Carter Verhaeghe, Jacques Lemaire, and Martin St. Louis. On our third line, John Ogrodnik, Eric Hulla, and Brendan Saad. And on our fourth line is Mark Jankowski, Tim Taylor, and Willie Lindstrom. On defense, on our first pair is Zdeno Chara and Rasmus Andersson. On our second pair is Dmitry Orlov and Yui Krupp. And on our third pair is Jake McCabe and Justin Falk. Starting the net is Patrick Waugh, with Marc-Andre Fleury backing up. And our scratch players tonight are Dave Ellett and Michael Carson.
Two of the game's best are set to go to battle. Waugh's got the nod in between the pipes tonight, and he'll have to be big. Dion's one of those forwards that'll need to chip in offensively if they hope to win. Two dynamic stars and two teams that provide a whole lot of smash-mouth hockey, and it's ready to go. Centers both set to dig on in, and we are about ready to go. The Sabres win the draw, and they'll start on the attack. Jostles the puck loose. The Leafs have it against the wall. And now it's grabbed by Forsberg. Here's a shot. Can't connect as it goes off a stick. Let's move to the middle. Oh, and he just couldn't properly connect with that shot. Looks to set up at the point now. And he takes the pass. Quick pass to Ovechkin.
There we go, Mikko Rantanen.
Posted in.
Well, that's a real sneaky one that fooled the goaltender, James. Not much room available, but that one, perfectly executed. Well, how about this goal, James? It's a beauty as he dangles his way to the net. I mean, he doesn't have much speed, but he recognizes where his opponent is. He just manipulates them at will, and he cashes in.
Toronto's early lead in this one, a direct result, Cheryl, of moving their feet.
They're moving their feet and they're moving the puck, and this gives them a little bit of a cushion to play free, and you get your entire bench into the game early. You show good habits, and you get rewarded for it.
Score!
And Marty St. Louis gets one.
20 on the year.
Oh, that's a nice number, James, showing consistency in offensive production. He's got to like that one. Well, this is an incredibly intelligent shot, James. It's recognized that there's net front presence in front of the goaltender who's dropping to a butterfly to try and take away as much net as possible, and it finds its way through.
Starting to remember why we got rid of Kekkonen.
Well, with that goal again, the coach is salty behind the bench right now. You can just see his whole demeanor is negative because he's not impressed with the way his team is playing. You know, it's been a lackluster effort. They didn't come ready to play. They weren't prepared.
We're still in the early stages of this period. The Leafs have all the momentum right now, leading by 2. Toronto's going to start off with the puck here in the neutral zone after winning that faceoff. On the attack along the boards. Picks up the puck in his own end. Gets the full use of his stick on the poke check. Tries to feed it across. The Leafs take it along the wing. Dumps it into the O-zone. The Sabres gain possession along the wall. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Moves it to Orlov. Still keeps a hold of the puck. Takes the feed. Sends it deep inside the offensive zone. Moves with the puck at the corner. Huge save on the play. Oh,
Big diving save.
wow.
Absolutely incredible that he can extend himself like that, James, to be able to get onto that puck. Incredible save.
Don't forget the team store, always accessible online 24/7. You can also check out the team store in the arena as well, open 7 days a week. Here's a chance on the attack. Shot! That's gloved by Kekkonen. Covers it up, and we'll get a stoppage in play.
It takes a while to get comfortable when you're playing with a new team, and he's in his first game, and I think just keeping it simple, trying to get good reads off of his line mates, it takes time to build chemistry. It'll come.
And he gets a chunk of that to keep it out.
Rebound control is critical in the game of hockey, putting it to the corner, and now the offensive player has to hound the puck.
Goaltender covers up, and we'll get a face-off.
Foot's been working so hard with the puck and without it. It's just not dropping for him. And when it doesn't drop, it can be extremely frustrating. You want to get points. You want to feel like you're contributing.
Buffalo's got it in their own zone. Hammers him in the open ice.
The cliche in hockey is you want to start the game hard and physical and really set the tone, and that's what he was doing right there.
The Sabres have it behind the net. Along the wing up the neutral zone. Solid hit on that play. Tries to make a move and can't hang on to the puck. Toronto's up here in the first, and they could easily be up by more based on what they've done offensively. The Leafs win it. Taken along the wall by Chara. And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. Looking to set up offensively. Here's a shot.
He's got a gift to read and anticipate the play, and when he drops into that butterfly position, not only is he as big as possible and covers the top half, but he's agile enough to slide across to cover the lower half.
Still lots of time left here in this frame. The Leafs are currently sitting in the driver's seat, leading 2-0. Buffalo's got it, and they're on the attack. Oh, what a blocker stop by Roy! Carrying the puck deep inside his own end. Moves it to Chara. Along the half wall with the puck. The Leafs have it now. Here's a chance! And he comes up big with the stick save, getting all of it with the paddle.
I absolutely love this save, James. I mean, the shooter's in a point-blank range, right in that low slot, and it's just taken away. Grand larceny.
Centers glide into the dots. We're ready to get things back going again. Buffalo's got the puck. The Sabres moving ahead. The Leafs gain possession. And the puck's knocked loose. Sends it quickly to Nichols. Scrum along the boards. The Leafs gain control of the puck. Toronto's got the puck here in the open ice. And he keeps possession. And that's broken up. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. It's in the...
Oh, Yui Group gets one from an own goal.
Past the halfway mark of this period, the Leafs have taken control of this one, now leading by 3. And they win that draw at center. Moves the puck across to Pajot. Orlov's got it in the defensive zone. Can't keep a hold of it. Saad's moving it ahead. Puck dumped in deep, allowing for the defenseman to change. Penalty coming up, and it's a quick pass to Cartier. Handles the puck, and that one's denied. Whistle blown, stopping the play. The Leafs will serve 2 for holding. The Sabres will have a chance to get on the power play for the first time this evening.
Well, they've earned their first power play of the game. A tone setter right here and an opportunity to look at the coverage on the setup.
And they'll get it out of the defensive end. Here's a short pass to Andreychuk. Takes the return feed. Drives it to the crease. Denies him in close. Works it across to Lindstrom. Here's a race for the loose puck. Buffalo's got the puck. Moves it quickly over to Telbel Belouz. Long reach breaks up the momentum. The Sabres gain control of the puck against the wall. Tries to get it out of their own end. Off the glass, but not out.
Well, and your job as a PK unit is when that puck gets on your stick, you got to know where the white ice is and be able to get it down and use it. Unfortunately, off the glass was not the right place. It was the middle of the ice all the way.
And we'll get a face-off after the offside call. Taylor's recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off.
Saad's almost back on the ice.
The Sabres can't convert on the power play. Both sides are back to even strength.
Well, the only good thing about that power play unit was they got in zone and got set up. But you can have all the possession time in the world, but if it doesn't generate opportunity, it means nothing.
Yeah, they're going to fight here.
There's been an edge all game and a chip on the shoulder, and it results in a player down. Anytime a player's down, you know that you're going to have your teammates back. This was going to happen either way.
And that was just another reminder that these two teams just simply hate each other, Cheryl.
Yeah, they don't like one another, James, and it's all about finding out who has the upper hand, and that's the reason why they just went toe-to-toe. Woo! The Sabres are the clear victors in that fight, and that generates some energy, momentum for their team. Everyone's standing up and batting their sticks.
Yeah, I don't think Justin Falk's going to win a fight against Keith Primeau.
In for the face-off. Toronto's taking possession in their own end. The Leafs get a hold of the puck in their own end. Denies him in front. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. In the final moments of this period, and the ice has been tilted to this point. 3-0 is where we sit right now. Smart read on the play as both centers were tied up on the draw. And down he goes as the puck goes free. The Leafs scoop it up along the boards. Quick feed to Anderson. He carries the puck up along the wing. Can't maintain possession. Great poke check on the reach. Sends it across the ice. The Sabres will play it through the neutral zone. Makes a move and the puck hops away from him.
Darlene's close to finding a hole there and just an extra move. Thought he had a little more time and space than he actually had in the play dice.
Yeah,
Oh, now Jock Lemaire gets hurt.
They have to drop the mitts when you hit their star player. You know he's not going to fight, so who comes in? A physical guy who knows how to drop the gloves.
Verhaeghe versus Foot. I don't think Verhaeghe's winning this.
In a word, spirited from these two rivals.
That's a nice way to put it, James. Every time you hear the boards go, it's an extra shove or it's an extra hit. But these two teams, every time they do it, they just have a little bit more. And that's why a rivalry is what it is.
Both teams lined up in the face-off circle after the ice was finally decluttered moments ago. The Sabres win the defensive zone face-off. Quick pass to Croak. Pass out front, and he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Great heads-up play with the stick by Furlong. Jostling for the puck, but still maintains possession. What pressure here in the offensive end. Big-time save right there. And it's picked up by the knee. And they skate it out of the danger zone. And that caroms off a body in traffic. And with that, the first period comes to an end. Both teams will have a chance to get a breather, and they'll be back on the ice with period number 2 in not too long.
Well, we may have lost both fights, but we're up 3-0, so can't complain. Let's hope they can keep this up.
Closing seconds of the first intermission, Savalski, pounder, and here comes period number 2. Here we go in period number 2. Let's see if they can get back on track after a disaster 20 minutes to start. Picked off by Dion.
I'm going to guess that he's going to look to drive the net and shoot the puck, given that he's one goal away from his next milestone.
Buffalo's got possession of the puck. Toronto's got it in the neutral zone. Shot! Turned aside with the glove by Kakinen. The Leafs continue to lead big here in this second period. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Here he is, wristed on net. And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot. Buffalo's got the puck against the boards. Fires it. Tremendous stuff by Roy.
Waz made a nice stop there, and that can be difficult to do, James. I mean, sometimes you get cold or you get lulled into a game where you've been in the offensive zone most of the time. So it's often about timely saves that makes the difference.
Lots of time left in this period. The Leafs have dominated this one to this point. They lead it 3-0. Taken by Anderson. Battling for it along the boards. Great read in the offensive zone by Anderchuk. Oh, and he comes up with a big stop there. Officials getting ready to drop the puck to get play back underway. They win the face-off here in their own end and take possession. Pass to Holla. The Leafs played along the boards. Puck hops out of the offensive zone. They'll be forced to do it over from center. And they'll dump it in. Toronto's got it from behind the net. And now he moves it quickly to Ogrodnik. Sent into the offensive zone. Furlong's lugging the puck. Into the offensive end now. And he loses both the puck and his balance after that hit. Dumps it in. The Sabres get a hold of the puck along the boards. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Appleton's got it to the side. From the slot. And that shot dies in traffic. And he somehow gets a piece of it with the glove to keep it out. Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. The Leafs are in cruise control, leading it 3-0. Toronto's got possession here in their own end. Smart defensive play there. Cuts to the front. Denies him with the save. Picked up along the wall by Rantanen. Gambles on the poke check and it pays off. Bar out.
The Leafs have a big lead here. They've been dominating possession. Everything's about habits, being aggressive, staying on the puck. But you know that they score.
Oh! He kicks it into his own net, so Rantanen gets 2 today.
The Leafs have already created a mismatch here tonight when you look at the scoreboard, Cheryl, but they're not taking the foot off the gas.
Well, they're not, and every time they have an opportunity to shoot, they're putting it to the net. And a lot of confidence for every player here when they get the puck into that offensive zone. The reason why they've got such a heavy lead.
Read it perfectly and breaks up the play.
So far, Buffalo's scored on Kakkonen just as much as the Leafs have.
Snags with the glove by Kakkonen. Toronto's offense came to play in a big way, and they lead big time here in the second. Buffalo's won the faceoff deep in their own end. Bank pass feed. Here we go. Odd man rush here. Lindstrom's got it now deep inside his own end. There's the physical side. Can hang on to the puck after taking a knock. Some last-second communication before both teams get ready to drop the puck here. Snatches the puck with the 2 centermen locked up. Folks into the offensive zone now on the attack. Here's a short pass to Dahlin. From along the boards, he takes the feed. There's the whistle. We've got an offside. More than half the period left to play. Toronto's now up by 4. The Sabres win the draw. Moves the puck along the half wall. Now a quick pass to Dahlin. Quick stop by Roy.
That's a great save, but the goaltender had to get out to the top of his crease, take away all the ice, and make himself as big as possible.
Here in the back half of this period, Toronto's fans are loving every minute of this one as they lead 4-0. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. And play continues as that goes off the glove. Answered the call on that play. And that's a smart heads-up play by Primo. Fires it into the offensive zone. Quick feed to Ovechkin. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. Good use of the body on the play. Slides it across. Oh, gets a piece of it with the glove. The Leafs lead in a big way here in this second. They have been on fire offensively. Halla's won the draw and they're on the attack. Score!
And Marty St. Louis gets 2.
It's the second of the game. Too bad you can't bottle these games up and just recall them whenever you want because he's been all around the net. How'd you like to play with him? Hey, James, I know that my stats certainly would have elevated. I mean, it's his crisp tape-to-tape passing. When it lands on your stick, you can almost feather it in. He's unbelievable.
The Leafs continue to show no signs of slowing down here tonight.
Well, they keep filling the net, James. They fill it because they've got the puck on their stick. I mean, they've let Ozone possession time here, but they're doing something with it, not just hanging out on the perimeter.
And a smart heads-up read to come up with the puck.
That's both poor puck and game management, James. When you're up, you want to make sure that you protect the lead. Just a product of trying to do too much there. Sometimes the safe play is the best one.
Tries to the crease. Oh, he'll feel that one. Both sides mixed up for that battle for the puck along the wall. Slides the puck to Del Bellows. Moves it quickly over to Adams. Great extension on his part to poke it away. The Leafs will play it in their own end. Great pass off the boards. Takes a shot. Oh, he makes the save. Just got enough to keep it out. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Puts it on net, and he gets just enough to keep it out. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. Toronto's got it into the offensive zone. Quick feed to Darlene. Into the offensive zone. Good reach to the stick to knock the puck away. And here's a shot, and it's turned aside by Roy.
He is so difficult to beat when he drops into that butterfly positioning and gets square to the puck, keeping his arms tight to his body. Man, it is tough to find the back of the net.
Buffalo's got the puck along the boards. Pajot stick handling in his own zone. And that's a great heads-up play by Taylor. Quick pass to Orlov. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Turns that one away. The Sabres have it against the wall. And that'll free up the puck. Pass right back. Takes a shot. Oh, what a save with the glove. Toronto's looking to break out. Folks gain the line and on the attack. Lugs the puck into the offensive zone corner. Both sides digging in for that puck along the wall. And you can hear these fans calling for a shot in the dying seconds. And that'll bring an end to the second period of play. Let's get a clean sheet of ice and come back with the third period next.
Another solid period by the Leafs. Just got to do it one more time.
The moment of truth has arrived for both these teams. Third period action set to go. They've dropped the puck here in the third, and it's been a blowout thus far. Let's see if there's any sort of response. Well, 2 periods down. Here we go with the third period. Cheryl, your assessment so far?
Buffalo's got to get the puck, James. I mean, to put it in layman's term, 1, you got to get the puck. 2, you got to score. They're not doing either.
Jostling for the puck, but still moves away. Oh, what a glove save by Roy! There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up. Lots of time left in this period. Toronto's put on a smothering offensive performance. They lead at 5-0. Forsberg's won the draw inside his own end. Toronto's got control of the puck. Moves it to Rantanen. And he sidesteps the check there. Good use. Oh, what a save! He stopped it! Wow!
Oh, that's an intangible effort that you can't teach, James. That's all about desperation and the will to stop that puck.
With possession along the wall. From point blank! Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play. The Leafs have built themselves a sizable lead here early in this third period. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. Centering pass! Couldn't complete the pass. Gets the puck in deep. The Leafs gain possession. Toronto's got it in their own zone. The Leafs played along the wing. And he easily stops that one. There's the whistle as the puck is frozen out. The Leafs have been rewarded for their offensive efforts early in this third period. The Sabres take possession off the faceoff. And he moves it up to Primo. Moves the puck inside the offensive zone. Stones him in front.
Oh, goaltenders love the butterfly as he drops and slides across the crease. He makes the save.
A spirited battle along the boards for the puck. And they continue to apply pressure here. It's a contact sport, people. There's proof right there. Grabbed along the boards by St. Louis. Hala's got the puck in his own zone. Down the left wing and into the offensive zone. Moves it up. And he's knocked off the puck there. Here's a short pass to Appleton. Here's a great use of the stick right there to poke it away. Makes the glove stop. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. Still lots of time left in the period. One-sided, lopsided, blowout, you name it. 5-0 is where we're sitting. The Leafs win the draw. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. Oh, love the defensive stick work there to poke that one away. Cartier's carrying it ahead. Angles it over to Crook. Buffalo's ready to go on the attack. Kicks it away from the crease. Oh, great core strike to hang on to the puck after that. Moves it quickly over to Taylor. From along the boards, moves the puck ahead. Passes it over. There's a hit, and he's trying to leave everything out there on the ice tonight. Quick pass across to Lindstrom. What a steal in his own end. Fires it into the offensive zone. Puck picked up by Ovechkin. Quick feed to Forsberg. And a stick in the lane ends that threat.
Toronto's found pucks quickly tonight. Off of rebounds in front of the net, they've been able to clear and push to the perimeter, and this is really important for the goaltender. They've been able to see everything. Their sight lines have been great, and they've been able to anticipate play. A reason why they're staring down a shutout. Being down by a bunch of goals, and then you get running around with frustration and out of control, and that's the reason why you took a penalty.
Well, as both teams dig in for the face-off here, just moments away, it's our first opportunity to look at the power play unit here.
Wow, this power play that's coming out top ranked unit. What an arsenal they have in there. Wow, the ability to shoot the puck, pass the puck. They are such a threat from every area of the ice.
Knocked away in the offensive zone. Buffalo's got a hold of the puck now. Tries to feed it over to Furlong. Scrum along the boards. And some good footwork to kick it away. Slides it over with pace to Dion. The Sabres looking against the half wall. Tremendous save by Wall.
Who's on the power play here?
Takes a hit, he goes down to the ice and coughs up the puck. Quick shot. Oh, what a stop by Kähkönen. Oh, what a save as he denies them again. Nice pass back. And he takes the feed. Great forecheck by Dion. Picked up along the boards by Saad.
Some would say it's not a big deal as they have a comfortable league and they don't execute on the power play. I would say different though, James. Habits are everything. It's about moving forward and pushing and getting uncomfortable. This group certainly just looks comfortable.
And they'll battle for that loose puck along the boards. And he loses control here. Feeds the puck to Holla. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. Oh, tried to put it on the corner and just missed that one.
Well, hockey is a game of inches and
Oh, what a collision there.
Well, that's just an absolutely huge hit, James. And there's going to be a stoppage in play here because I think that pane of glass is broken.
Past the midway mark in this period. We are in blowout territory right now. It's 5-0. The Leafs will start off on the attack after winning the draw. Dahlin's moving the puck through his own zone. Nichols looks around. Ref's arms in the air. We got a penalty coming up. There's the whistle, and here's the call.
Well, this is such an obvious call for the official, undisciplined. Once the arms extend, you're going to get the cross-checking call.
The Sabres send their man advantage unit out once more.
Well, they can't get frustrated, but they have to look for the weak side for that one-timer.
Toronto's won the defensive zone draw. An attempt to clear the puck from deep inside his own end. Quick pass to Primo. Takes the puck. And he slides it quickly to Darlene. And he turned that aside as we continue play here. Colorado's coming up next on the schedule. Get your tickets. It should be a good time. Jankowski's ready for the draw as they will continue to try to kill off this penalty. And they take possession off the draw here in their own end. More time off the clock as they grab the puck. The Sabres have it now. And he slides it quickly to Andrechuk. Pajot's got it along the wing. Slides it diagonally to Lindstrom. And then off the outside of the post and stays out. Poked away in the defensive end. Deep inside the defensive end, still trying to clear. This power play only has time for one more rush.
They'll have to play with urgency and not just skate the puck, but move it fast. Ovechkin's almost ready to get back on the ice.
Ross got the puck, and we'll get a whistle here with a stoppage of play.
Well, and this is a smart play, James. He's made huge saves all throughout the game, and this is a smart decision to be able to preserve the lead. He knows exactly where he's at, and he gets a much-needed face-off.
Tees it up from the point. Too much traffic in the lane. Gets it over to Boldy. Buffalo's in now. Shot, and it's stopped by the glove. Nice play there. Here in the later stages of this period, the Leafs came to play, and boy, did they ever, leading 5-0. And a little body contact on that play. They've got an on-man rush. Across the line. Takes a shot. Oh, it's stopped. Oh, my goodness, what a save. Both centers ready to take the draw here coming up. This one-sided affair finally nearing the end. Oh, a true warrior to block that. The Leafs have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Toronto's got the puck along the wall. Oh, that's tremendous poise in the defensive end to break off the pass. Ovechkin's exploring options with the puck. Great defensive effort breaking up the pass.
Game management is everything, and you have to be aware of exactly what that is. And you can't take risks in a game where you're leading. You have to find a way to protect the lead.
And that doesn't reach the net. Big time stop there. And the fans on their feet recognizing a solid victory here in front of them. And that's it. Well, he came, he saw, and he conquered every shot he faced in goal tonight.
Well, he was the last line of defense, but I thought the team in front of him also did a good job of making sure he saw the shots, James. But man, did he have to have some timely sequences to keep the zero up on the board.
What a game, what an atmosphere, and they're not done just yet. Here they come back out onto the ice.
Oh, listen to it in here. I mean, it's electric. They just love what they saw on the ice, and they're getting a salute, a thank you, which has gone down as tradition for this team to be able to say, hey, fans, you've been there all the way.
Well, on behalf of Cheryl Pounder, my broadcast partner, my name is James Cybulski. Thank you so much for joining us. A fun night of hockey tonight, and we look forward to bringing you more action soon. See ya.
Solid game from the Leafs with the 5-0 shutout as they outshoot Buffalo 25-23. Buffalo outhits Toronto 57-39. Toronto has more time to attack. Buffalo has the better passing percentage. Toronto wins the faceoffs 27-12. And Toronto was 0 for 1 in the power play. Buffalo was 0 for 2. And for the box scores for Toronto, you had St. Louis with 2 goals and an assist. Rantanen with 2 goals. Chara with 2 assists. Ovechkin, Anderson with assists. Krupp with a goal. Verhaeghe, Lemaire with assists. And Wall was a perfect 23 for 23. And for Buffalo, they had no scoring. And Kakkonen made 20 saves on 25 shots, 5 goals allowed for an .800 save percentage. And with the win, Toronto's record improves to 50-15-2 for 102 points as they remain in first place in the league. So remember to like and subscribe so you don't miss the next game as Toronto starts a home-and-home back-to-back against the Colorado Rockies.